Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 100% Challenge Run, the live stream series where we're trying to beat Trails of Cold Steel 1's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boop that bell button to stay notified. When we last left off, we did a bunch of different, the main quests and side quests in Legram, including, of all things, changing light bulbs. Now, why do I bring that up? Because in the first chapter of this game, one of the quests was to change a light bulb on one of these highway post lamps. And last stream we did it again. Also, hello, Hoss 0312. Thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? Well, welcome to the Trails of Cold Steel, the 100% Challenge Run. Currently, we're exploring the highway as it is right now, trying to make progress in Chapter 5, and see if we can defeat a boss that might be coming up. Looks like there's a path over this way, too. I didn't notice it when we were passing yesterday. The mist is clear today, which makes seeing pass through the area much easier. Okay, fair enough, Cool 2. Also, welcome to the stream, Cool 2. How's it going? Thank you so much for dropping by. I think it was called Guerrilla Fortress, if I'm remembering correctly. And whether we see that tonight or not is going to be completely dependent on however tough this boss is going to be, as well as whatever secret that Bracer has for us later tonight. Since supposedly he saved an extra special assignment for us, based off what he said earlier. Hey, that's fair, Cool. Fair enough, Cool 2. Fair enough. Oh, and before I forget, just a reminder, chat, this Thursday is the Heartwell dev stream. Really looking forward to that. Showing you guys just kind of a little behind the scenes of what I do on a semi-regular basis. It's trying to develop an action RPG by myself. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. I've been working on developing it for over a year now, and really excited to keep making progress on that. Anyway, back to the challenge run. The mist is clear today, which makes seeing paths through the area much easier. I think this path leads to the top of the hill. Perhaps, but we'll need to do something about this log before we can go there. Lammy could snap a log like this like a toothpick. Well, we'll eat the heavy lifting into you and Lammy then. Hope you don't mind. No problemo. I'm pretty sure we already went over this in Chapter 3, but I don't mind. Well, might do. Well, might do. I did find it kind of funny, though, that... Would we have been able to smash this log earlier? Because I don't think we would have been allowed to. So, it'd be hilarious if we were, and they just kind of hid the map from us. Alright, well, there we go. Now, what do we got here? Well, we got some more chests. One of them's probably a trap chest. And we also have the other highway. Probably have to put Emma out front just because she is the ranged attacker of the group. I'll also mention, chat, that there is a new meme challenge, or not meme challenge, there's a new thing, read your message, chat message that you can spend on, and that is for, by popular demand, Milliam. So if you want me to read a message with the voice I use for Milliam, by all means,
we have
put down there in the chat points.
My turn.
Well, didn't the first... okay. Read a message as Milliam. Did the stone door we first used Lammy on take multiple hits to destroy? Fair enough, Cool 2, fair enough. I honestly don't remember. I thought it might have just been one, though I can't remember. It's been so long. Now, these things. I think for... yeah, just dark matter everything.
It's my turn.
Maximum suction.
My turn.
Of course.
Oh, is everything alright, Cool 2? What's up?
How pathetic.
I will say, chat, we're probably gonna have to grind a bit this stream just because I have no idea. Laura, Eustace, and Gaius are obviously a bit behind. And I'm curious how high of a level this whatever monster we're going to face tonight is going to be. Oh, I think I know why that is cool too. My mistake. I probably made a mistake in the setup for that. So give me 1 second, chat. I will be right back to fix that. My apologies. Oh, and before I forget, read a message to Milliam. I'm baby. You're bad. Alright, sorry about that, chat. I think it should be working. The challenge should be. I'm sorry, the read a message of Milliam prompt should be working properly now. Though, I'm not sure. I've never tried changing, like, a stream, like a channel points reward mid-stream before, so if it doesn't work, my apologies. Oh, it's working? Awesome.
Stay on guard.
In there? Nope. Disappointment. Ooh, pretty. Okay, this is much better. At first I thought it was just going to be a forested area. I'm like, okay, it's kind of cool looking, like Lord of the Rings, but now we're getting into some interesting scenery here. Honestly, this place is just so reminiscent of Dark Souls, just in terms of its aesthetic.
You're in my way.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Probably want to do that here.
Arkin.
They're going
I'll
to move
handle
forward.
this.
We need the maximum suction.
Yes, sir.
Maximum suction.
My turn. That's for you. It's my turn. Right.
Very well.
And there we go.
We should be safe now.
Hey, ho.
Oh wow, there's a river out here.
I remember playing in this river when I was young.
Wait, Laura played in this river with all these monsters around. Are we sure? Is she sure that is safe? I just... You know, that actually reminds me, chat. When I was much younger, there was a time where we were visiting, like, I think my aunt and uncle, and we went down to a creek to swim in it. It was about as wide as this, honestly, though definitely not nearly as fast-flowing. Hello, Gretgor! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going, man?
A challenging foe. We should engage it with care. A worthy adversary.
Here we go.
Well, I should go for just a maelstrom,
My turn.
because we got snuck up on.
Okay.
Ah, yep, you're seeing Emma there.
My turn.
Anyway, how you been, Gretgor? Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Go.
That's probably is. Oh my goodness, that's actually pretty strong. The maelstrom.
My turn.
Okay.
And he's just threw,
Of course.
what?
How
That's alright,
pathetic.
Gretgor, it's all good. It's, I see you did a sandwich, nice. But Dark Souls is amazing. Fair enough, Gretgor.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Wait a minute. What? This is a trap chest! Is it? I'm confused. What? Like, these are two different styles of chests. Is one a mimic or something? I'm very suspicious. So because this is so suspicious,
I'll handle this.
we're going to send someone forward who we don't mind getting hurt. Oh, why's it gotta be me? Because you're the tank of the group? Oh, okay then. Like, these are useless. God, why do I have to open that chest? What about this one? Oh, that's better. Mimicry head. You imagine Milliam opens it, she just gets, it's like Dark Souls, she just gets his noms. Everyone's like, oh no, there goes Milliam. Well, it was fun.
It's my turn.
Okay, but anyway. Fair enough, Repor. It's these things
Challenging
again.
foe. We
No,
should engage with care.
it returned. Oh, I'm seeing a lot of recent foes, which again, I don't mind that much. I just find it interesting because it makes it feel like we're coming full circle almost. There are a lot of the tribbles here. No. No.
Let's go, Lemmy!
Bye.
My turn.
Yeah!
My turn.
Here I go!
Good job, Milliam.
We should be safe now.
There we go. I think it made sense, Rektor. You were just giving a compliment to the voice actor or voice actress, right? Oh, how so, Rektor? What do you mean by that? Else? Oh, Rektor, we all need motivators every once in a while. I think that's more of a question of organizational skills. So is there something that you... I'm sure this is being prompted by something, so is there something that you want to get done that you aren't getting done? And to that I say the best thing you can do is start writing things down, trying to
Very
organize
well.
a bit
I
better.
will serve as your opponent.
My turn!
That's what I would suggest, personally. Well, for sure, having a deadline can be a good motivator, but I think just with proper planning and having short-term goals to approach, that's also a good way to
My turn.
keep oneself motivated. That's what I do with Hartwell.
Yeah!
Yep.
My turn.
Fool.
We should be safe now.
There we go. Alright, here we go, chat. Tauros level 4. Oh, that makes sense, Dark Lord. Ram press. Yes, I was hoping it would do something like that. Damage multiplied by 2. Let's go. What? Accuracy of 75%. Yes. So much yes. This is amazing. Keep making Laura strong.
I've only just begun.
Radiant Wings. Strength defense plus 50%. Insight 80. Increase physical abilities at the expense of magical ones. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh. Agreed. Cool too. Accuracy is very useful. But still, like, Laura's just going to get so strong at this point because she has... I was hoping that the Tauros Master Quartz would just get its, like, the damage multiplier increased as it leveled up, and it seems to be the case, so that's awesome. Yep, aerial ice. Okay.
Here!
Yeah, if you want, Grekor, we could...
The advantage is ours.
It's my
If
turn!
you want the help or someone to just give you a goal, we could chat here about what kinds of things we want to accomplish with your game, and then give you we'll say some deadlines to have something to show. Would that make sense? Alright, let's see how much damage she can do. Well, she has to hit first. Come on, Laura. You had one job.
Yes, sir.
I shall fulfill my duty as a noble.
Hey, that happens, Repor. So you know what you can do? If you're really going back and forth and can't make a decision like that, just post
A matter of
just
course.
post every single example of a yes or no prompt that you are considering, and put like little letters or numbers next to it. Throw it on the Antomicx Discord server or in the game dev share and ask and like put it to a poll to see which ones people like the best. That could help you make the decision.
Nice.
Thanks, Cole, too. I appreciate the compliment. I try my best to give advice where I can, especially with game developers, because trust me, I know what it's like to be disorganized or to not be getting as much done when working on a game as one would like. Because that was definitely me in middle school and high school to an extent. No, it's fine, Cool, too. Any topic is fine. I'm interested in hearing, yep. I'm interested in chatting whatever you guys want to chat about. Speaking of which, oh my goodness, this area got a lot more interesting real fast. Look at this chat. Remember when I said earlier that this area didn't look too complicated? Now it's a lot better. I did not even realize that we could get up here.
Oh, it's so cool here. You'd hardly
This is
believe
so
it's
cool.
The weather's pleasant today. A fine wind blowing too.
It really is a little, a smidge like Dark Souls in the sense like, well, this reminds me so much of a moment in Dark Souls 1 where you're wandering through one of the forests in that game, one of the forests you get in the earlier areas, and you see like this wall that's high up above you, and you don't pay it like this archway that goes up above you. You don't pay it much mind because you think, that's probably just like background art or something, right? Wrong. Because what ends up happening is as you explore through the forest, you eventually circle back and go up the stairs onto that very archway that you saw earlier towering above you in order to fight a boss. And it's amazing. I love it when games do that.
We have the advantage. Okay. Yes, sir.
Right.
Laura, there we go.
Very well. What a waste of time. Let's go.
Alright, I just realized that Emma's running low on torts, not torts. Probably give her, get rid of a Curia and... Oh, Quillen looks good. Now where is it? What did I... Wait a minute, what did I get rid of? Oh, that's not good. Mine too? It might have been mine too. I want to blow her extra duty so she can get her EP back. Since she needs so much of it. As our battle mage. Anyway. Yep, land rages are cool. The rest are not commenting on it. Alright, I see a chest. It's probably a trap chest if I had to guess. And is there going to be, yep, another tree. Smash!
Right.
Very well.
And he smashed.
It's my turn.
Also mentioned... Oh. Oh yeah, that is a good point, Koal, too. You are right. When Reen goes into that super form, his HP just skyrockets for some reason. I'm not sure if his other stats show up or if it's just his HP, but even so, like almost doubling his... Well, actually, how much HP does Reen have normally? Okay, yeah, almost doubling his HP is extremely useful. Let's just run around to get Emma, have her, Oh, this looks so funny. I was just kind of looks like she's trying to stomp a bunch of weeds on the ground. She's like, die, weeds! Die, die, die. Anyway.
We have the advantage. It's my turn.
Alrighty. Dark matter.
I'll handle this.
My turn.
Everyone uses dark matter except for you, Laura. Mash. Oh, that's actually a good point, Walter. It does kind of look like stop motion, doesn't it?
Don't mess with us.
Anyway. What we got over here? What? Is that a mech? Why? What the? What have we come across again this time, chat? The most dangerous monster of all, automation. We'll take care of that in a moment, but first.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest. Yeah. Yeah.
Why is there a robot here? Is the Imperial Liberation Front trying to test it or something?
Yeah. We have the advantage.
I'll handle this.
Here I go. Here go. It's my turn.
Of course.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Oh, we leveled up, let's go!
I did it!
Nice job, Brain.
Oh, a treasure chest.
It'll be in this one. Shining! Anyway. Now, what do we got here? Are my tactics set up, or are they... Of course they're not set up. Oh, 1 second. Alright. Thing is, I do not know what to expect of this fight. I have no idea if we're properly leveled for this or if we're under-leveled. Probably under-leveled if I had to guess. We also want our CP to be fully charged, so we want Laura and Emma, right, Laura and Million to be set up. So, probably actually gonna run back, maybe do a little bit more grinding for Eustace's sake. Well, maybe not. We'll see, we'll see. I definitely need to at least get our CP up. So anyway, while I am trying to make my way back to town, chat, for those who are coming to this Thursday's dev stream, what things are you... Do you have any questions you're interested in having answered, or I guess things you're interested in seeing from a game designer's perspective in terms of what I do when I am developing my game? I mean, I'm sure you'll think of stuff more on Thursday, but I'm just curious. Where is... There's the end. Some tea, please, for Milliam and Laura. This is delicious! I agree more. I completely agree, Milliam. Oh, that's actually an excellent question, Koaltu. So... there's actually a lot that goes into that. But I guess I'll start with a baseline. So the very first thing that I have to do when deciding upon an enemy is actually write about, is I actually try to write about the setting that I want that enemy to be in first. Now, that might seem counterintuitive. You're like, oh, wait a second, Antomicx. Like, why would you write about, if we're using Mario logic, or Trails of Cold Steel logic here, why would I write about, say, the forest here before I decide to design an enemy in most cases? Well, I'll tell you why. In the real world, whether it's people or wild creatures or fauna, they all have to exist within an environment of some kind. And if they exist in that environment, there's gotta be a reason for them to be there, whether that's their natural habitat, or if it's the case of people, whether they're they've lived there for generations? Are they trying to obtain something from that environment? Things like that. The very first thing I do when designing an enemy is actually making sure I have a level to put them in first, or an area to put them in, and that I have a very well-defined idea of what that area is, and at least a decent idea of that area's quote-unquote history with regards to the lore of the game. Once I've achieved that, then I try to brainstorm different kinds of enemies that will be there, and I can do this in one of two ways. Either I can just brainstorm the enemy itself, maybe an idea like, oh, in this case, you know what would be fitting? How about a rattlesnake for this area? As you may have seen in the Hartwell videos I posted on the Discord server. Or it could be a situation, more than likely, where I think of the area as having a theme of some kind, or focusing on some kind of level or game mechanic. And if that is the case, then I can use the context of where that level is, relatively speaking, in the game to determine not only what enemies should be capable of doing, how much damage they do, how strong they are, but also how complex or dangerous those enemies should be. So, for example, the rattlesnake, I actually did not come up with the idea for a rattlesnake as an enemy by thinking I wanted a snake in a particular area. I actually came up with the idea of a rattlesnake for the very first, we'll say, quote-unquote dungeon in the game, because I was thinking I need enemies that are good at teaching the player something, especially early on, that shouldn't be too that should still be able to hurt, for sure, but should also be relatively less dangerous compared to what is to come. So in Dark Souls, in the Undead Asylum, there are basically these, I'm trying to remember what they're called. Not basic undead, but there are these hollows in the first hallway that literally will not attack you, just so the player can get used to how to distance themselves and attack those enemies.
Right.
And then they introduce you to hollows that, again, they don't have very much health, they have basically no armor, they move very slowly, they can deal a decent amount of damage to you, but again, they're all melee, they're mostly melee enemies, they're very slow, their attacks are extremely telegraphed, they're basically meant to teach the player about the basic mechanics of the game before you get to the super hard stuff later on, where you have all these knights with all these different move sets that are super heavily armored and very, very tricky to deal with. So, in my case, I needed to determine what I consider would be a good way to teach the player about the melee mechanics of the game, and for that I needed a melee enemy that was stationary. From there, when I say to myself, okay, gameplay-wise, I need a melee enemy that's stationary, what might that look like? Rattlesnake was one of the ideas I brainstormed, and that's how the rattlesnake became a thing. It was a mix of fitting with the level I needed, as well as the mechanics I wanted to implement for that point in the game. Now, I know that was a bit of a long-winded explanation for a while too, but does that make sense? Awesome, thought that made sense. So yeah, that's one of the things, is when you're coming up with enemies, sometimes you'll be able to do it just by saying, okay, I want such and such enemy or such and such monster in this game. And that'll happen sometimes, but other times when you need to brainstorm enemies, it can be really helpful to actually think of the gameplay mechanics that enemy might do. For example, if I were to use a crosscode enemy as an example, let's say the let's say I want to make, or let's use this as an example. Let's say I want to make some kind of robots that could run really quickly or hop around, and then it stays in place and fire some projectiles. What I would describe that as from a game design perspective is a hopping enemy that can reposition itself and tries to use ranged attacks against the player after setting up in a stationary position and telegraphing its attack. And from there, I could brainstorm what that might look like as an enemy and what enemy might actually mimic that, or imbibe those gameplay mechanics. Anyway, what I want to do is set up some ornaments. I think we had Recuria before. It doesn't hurt to have it. There's Mercuria. Good question, Koal, too. So, in the demo, probably not. Because I'm not fully implementing status effects in the demo. But as for, like a damage over time mechanic, I wouldn't necessarily say there'd be poison, but there are 2 types of status effects I intend to add that would deal damage over time, and those would be, burning and frostbite. With the difference being that, burning deals a moderate amount of damage, deals damage at a moderate rate, but only lasts for a short while. Whereas frostbite deals damage at a slow rate, but over a very prolonged period of time. So those are 2 potential status effects that might be in the full game, but I'm not going to focus on that for the demo, since the demo is just about showing the basic gameplay mechanics, so to speak. Anyway. No worries, Record. I'd be more than happy to explain it again during the dev stream. Especially if the question is asked. Because at least when I'm doing the dev stream, besides just talking about the process of coming up with an enemy, I can go into detail about how I would actually implement an enemy and just how complicated of a process that is. Is that? It must be the monster Tobelson I was out here to take care of. I've never seen anything like it. Even alive? That looks more like some sort of machine, like Lammy. Oh my goodness, it's a vibing robot. No, it's like doop 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 doop. It's just like blasting super loud music that's very obnoxious. Yeah, I know, right, Crack? It's like it's just having a nice day. It's having a nice stroll. It's like I'm walking around the forest, gonna enjoy my life. Hey, what are those kids doing? Why are they attacking me? No! No! Anyway. Anyway, you look at, there's clearly something strange about that thing. I suppose that's why we were sent to exterminate it. At this point, we can't just go back without finishing the job. Yeah, I say let's see what this monster is made of. On your guard, everyone.
It's enormous. Stay on guard.
Alright. I think we're all set up. We're going to give this an attempt, and if we fail spectacularly, we'll grind, but if we fail only by a little bit, we'll probably try again. Let's see what this thing's got. Actually, wait. Do we have present? Okay. Aha! Why don't I have present mirror on you? I know that this thing's feeling present mirror might be useful in this particular battle chat. I don't know why. I just got the sneak-in suspicion. And Ensign Shield might help too. Anyway. Alright, you made a robot. I'm surprised it isn't coming after us or just shooting us, because it has a Gatling gun.
Here!
No way!
Oh, that one looks tough. This'll be fun. Here I go!
Ooh, I see a critical hit. That means we got set up in time for this. Phalanx J9. Okay. Chat, no! And here comes the music. But the question, chat, have any of you ever seen the TV show My Life as a Teenage Robot? Because its name is pretty close to that. The main character of that show is called XJ9, so... Is this a prototype to XJ9? What is this? Imagine if this robot just had like a snarky attitude. It's like, what are you hooligans doing ruining my stroll? This is how I always come wandering through these forests in between my college curriculum. Leave me be! Leave me be! Alright, anyway, I think what we want to do is have Eustace just... Well, if I have Ensign Shield, we get nothing. And that is just sadness in its purest form. So what I'm thinking we do is we're going to have... Well, actually... Let's see if there's any way to attack up besides Eustace. I don't... think there is any crafts that I can just... I try not to delay things since I see that crit. I see it. Oh, actually, you know what I think, chat? What we should do is we should buff Laura and then have her use Radiant Waltz on that crit, because I'm curious as to how strong it might be. Is there anything we can do to lower that thing's, well, lower strength. Doesn't lower difference, though. Alright, I think I made up my mind. We're going to impassion the... But no. Need something that's going to occur after that. We can always just, well, it doesn't have to occur after. It can just be right at it. But Phanophobia might be a good thing, just to test the waters on this thing. Actually, wait, what about Phanophobia? Or Adamantine Shield? That could work, because as long as, well actually, yeah, as long as Eustace gets to be able to use this thing before that turn, then we can see how strong it is. So, Adamantine Shield, everyone.
My turn.
Eustace will give us our attack up, which is fine. Or I could just LaForte us. Yeah, I could just LaForte us. Have Eustace do Crescent Mirror just in case. Here, let's LaForte.
Okay.
Oh, the amount of shenanigans we have to go into planning everything. We want you to hit that thing as hard as you can, so give it a Nightmare.
Arcus activate.
Alright, well, she has her strength up. Let's see how strong this is, chat. Are you ready for this? Ooh! New S-Draft! What?! Yeah! That was amazing! To change her dialogue, too! Wait a minute, hold on a minute! This robot has barely any health! Is this a fake out? I feel like we're being played here, chat. Something doesn't feel right. It really doesn't. There's no way it could be this easy. Like, no way. Ah! Take that! Your missiles mean nothing to us!
Here I go.
It's so close. Let's get rid of it, guys. This is... Alright, I guess he may have such a... Okay, yeah, no, now I see why he has so little health. I get it. It's... The idea, it's an AoE attack that deals fire damage. I get it. That's actually pretty... That could be very annoying if it doesn't have more health. Oh yeah, that's a fair point, Coral, too. Though, to be fair, 24,000 HP would have been considered a lot like a couple of chapters ago. Curious.
Right.
Smash it, Laura.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
That honestly wasn't so bad, but I didn't feel like we're gonna fight multiple of those things at once at some point. I wouldn't be surprised.
I did it.
Good question, Coral 2. We're We're in Chapter 5, so I guess we're about maybe 60% of the way through the game, I'd want to say.
I feel like I'm growing stronger.
Aster Flare. Whoa! 30% burn and 30% confused? That sounds amazing! Emma too strong! Ah, you ruined my Sunday morning stroll! How dare you! How dare! Is it dead? It seems more appropriate to say we destroyed it. That's why it was a bit too easy. Yeah, I didn't get the feeling we were fighting a living creature. Mechanical monster. What's something like this doing out on the highway near the ground? Yeah, probably cool too. Though to be fair, I've heard that Trails of Cold Steel is generally considered to be an easier game, but I mean, that has not been the case for us. Because of the challenge run and also that we're playing on the hardest difficulty, this has been quite a worthy challenge. Might our intelligence division cadets be able to shed some light on this? Oh, that's why they brought this up. I see. Maybe we learn more about Milliam? Will we actually get to learn more about Milliam, or will she just find a way to avoid saying anything? You are the one with the mysterious mechanical companion, after all. That's a good point, actually. Well, I don't think this thing's any relation of Lammy's. For one thing, it looks like it's made of metal. Wait, you're saying Lammy isn't made of metal? I find that very hard to believe, William. No offense, but it really does look like Lammy's made of metal. Is this Lammy made of plastic? That'd be pretty funny. Is that the correct word? Where are we hiding? Being agent of chaos. Is carbon fiber metal? Well, I guess not, but even so, it's debatable. Let's see. That's true. Ergotlum and the combat shells we use in the practical exam seem to be made of some other substance. And while they may be inorganic, the combat shells do have a certain kind of warmth to them. What? Oh, that's actually a good point, well, too. Emma actually called it Lammy rather than Ergotlum. I don't see how that matters. They all seem suspicious. Lillian is probably right. This thing doesn't seem enough like Ergotlum to link the two. Let's head back to Legram. I have a feeling Tobal will want to hear about this as soon as possible. True. He may even know something about it himself. Back to Legram it is, then. And the robot just vanished. Well, that was actually pretty underwhelming, if I'm being honest. Like, don't get me wrong, that missile attack could mess us up if that battle went on for a long time, because it's burn and an AoE attack. But I mean, it only had 24,000 health, and with how strong our S-Crafts are at this point in the game, especially Laura and Milliams. Also, can I just say that Radiant Waltz was amazing? Laura, too strong. Now you're... Honestly, Rage Brother was a lot faster than I thought. This is usually the way this goes, chat, is we face a boss, we get destroyed, we grind for a little bit, then we succeed. But instead, though, that boss was... I think that boss was underleveled compared to us. Something seems amiss here. The town isn't usually this noisy. Huh? Oh, it's time for the ceremony? Oh, looks like the liner's back at the harbor. But who are those weird people around it? Wait a minute. What?! Excuse me?! Yeah, nice record. He looks like soldiers from one of the provincial armies. It certainly... He seems that way. Oh, it just hit me. You know what that robot might have been, chat? Maybe this provincial army made that mech as, like, one of its armaments and was bringing it in to scout for the area or do things like that. Yeah, that could be it. Did they want to chat lightning? Oh, no. That really seems that way. Green and purple? I think to remember those are the colors being in Heimdar. Ah! Heimdar? What are they doing all the way out here? I believe that combination of colors represents the Lemaire Provincial Army. But Lemaire is on the other side of the Empire. What business should their provincial army have in Legram? Suspicious! Hey, looks like you're all back. I honestly don't remember Coral 2, but I don't think we did been to Lemaire. It's just been mentioned in passing. Cool. Do you have any idea what's going on here? Word on the street is they requisitioned the lighter from the wharf on the far shore. So why we're seeing Lemaire's provincial army and not Sutherland's is still kind of a mystery. Apparently, though, some bait-shot noble is visiting the Viscounts as we speak. Oh, I see. Another noble visiting father? Who could possibly? That's a bit concerning. Oh, I think Milliam knows, doesn't she? Does she have some inkling about this? That she's not telling us? Milliam? Milliam? Why is everyone looking at me? Well, if you're curious, why don't you go take a look for yourselves? Since you returned from the highway, that means you took care of that monster, right? I mean, if you even want to call it that was... Honestly, I think the shark dialysis were harder than this. No, that is true. Actually, there was something we wanted to ask regarding that. You're right, Gregor. They could just be the Imperial Liberation Front disguised as provincials. I would not be surprised. If that is the case, that would kind of explain why Gideon said he might be going on a one-way mission, because if he was going to try and stop Laura's father, well, Laura's father would probably absolutely annihilate him. Mechanical monster, you say? It's called a robot! Get with the program! Cobalt. I have some ideas to what it might be. Well, I'm not sure. I think I'll go have a look at what's left of it just in case. Anyway, good work out there, guys. Here's your reward. Yay! Oh, fair enough, Redcore. Hopefully shining out the Viscount's mansion to you. Huh. He definitely seems like he knows something we don't. Well, for now, there's no harm in leaving the matter to him. Right, we should see what's going on at Laura's house. Agreed. Unless Tovel's the traitor. Alright. Well, the name gets more suspicious. Question, can we even go back to the highway? No, we cannot. Okay. Good to know. Alright.
My turn.
Well, as the intelligence operative, Milliam must go interview what's going on over here. What are you doing here? That's one step farther, you got it? This boat is currently under our command. We're preparing to swiftly detain anyone who dares to object to our presence. I object! Well, then you're dang detained. Exactly how long do you want us to stand around here for? Ugh. I can't even ask, because they'll probably try and accuse me of something. And what's going on here? These guys just showed up and took control of the boat. Are there soldiers from Lemaire here? I think it's more so for intimidation, Brekor. I don't think it's particularly practical unless you're, like, trying to, I don't know, attack someone with that helmet, but I really think it's more so just to be an intimidation kind of thing. I've heard a needful about seeing Legram, but it looks like any other roll town to me. I've got no interest in coming to some little hamlet like this, but work is work. Very suspicious. To be fair, Cool too, you have to realize that way back when the spear was considered the spear was considered one of the most formidable melee weapons. So that's like it looks like the point of the spear on top of that.
How pompous can you get?
It sounds like there's a real VIP here.
Well, let's return to the manor for now.
Yeah, fair enough, Cool too. I mean, from my perspective, I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense just because I feel like the extra weight isn't worth it. Like, the extra weight from the point wouldn't be worth it, personally, but that's just my opinion. It also isn't the easiest thing to store, either. Oh. Hey, Hey, isn't that... Wait, is it gonna be like the Chancellor or something? No. Who the heck is that? Extravagantly dressed man. There's no need to be so hasty, at least if I propose with some thought. Your attendance would add an extra degree of prestige to our gathering. I'm merely the lord of a minor rural region. Surely you overstate the importance of my presence. Oh my goodness, this guy kind of reminds me of Captain Jack Sparrow, honestly. So you know what? I'll try to do a Jack Sparrow impression. That'll be very terrible. A man's worth is decided not by himself, but by those he rubs elbows with. And while I'm sure you understand, I'd appreciate it if you didn't do anything to cause any unnecessary conflicts. Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not sure giving combat training to the Imperial Army is something you ought to be doing either. After all, neither of us wants any trouble now, do we? And with that, I bid you a fond farewell. No, I think I see what's going on here, chat. This guy is working with the other provinces because I think they're going to rebel against the... My guess is they're probably going to rebel against, like, the Emperor or the Chancellor or something, and he's trying to get this province on their side. Oh, and my compliments on the Excellency. I am honored, Your Grace. Yep. Excuse us. We are totally going to battle these guys, aren't we, chat? Like, I don't feel like you introduce, like, bodyguards that look like that unless we're going to end up battling them, honestly. I know, right, Gecko? Are they from the Matrix? My, if it isn't young Laura. And Eustace Alberea, too. It's a pleasure to see you again, Your Grace. I appreciate it's all you continue to do for my father. You must know him. Yeah, but look at how tense they are. I wasn't expecting him to show up here, of all people. Million knows this guy? What? Watch? Yeah, she's part of the intelligence division. She probably would know. yeah, Drakor, like... Yeah, Emma, thank you, Captain Obvious. That's Jude Cayenne, head of the foremost of the four great houses, and ruled the port city of Ortis. Yep, Million is being sus again, as always. The story extends over the entire province of Lemur to the west. Wait, no! Another character named C, no! This guy just is now towards the top of the list of potential characters who is C. Not just because of his name, also seems like he's trying to get the different provinces seemingly against the Empire. I'd love to stay in... I'd love to stay in talk a while, but I'm afraid other urgent matters call me away. I'll endeavor to arrange another opportunity for us to meet in the near future. Oh no! Sus. Yeah, I agree, Kowalski. The Chancellor seems more likely, but this guy, I think it would still be up there. Especially when he said, I'll arrange for an opportunity for us to meet in the near future. That seems very, very suspicious. Because it's always the Chancellor. Fair enough, Ruckler. But for now, I bid thee farewell. I didn't play Chrono Trigger, Redcore. Oh, what have we here? So you're Force Military Academy's Class 7, huh? How do you? Oh, just happened to do a little leisure time reading on your class. Not a bad looking bunch. Good guy. Oh no, I don't like this. No, Million knows. She totally knows. I bet you Million knows these two because they're also intelligence operatives, aren't they? That's my guess, is that Million knows these two because they were probably also operatives of some kind. Enough for the chit-chat. His grace awaits. Excuse us. See you, kids. The sus intensifies. Million looks angry. Who were those men? They look like soldiers from a French army, that's for sure. And they did seem to know about our class. I presume they're personal bodyguards hired by Ducayan. Good question, Rekwar. My guess is that Millium is being used by the Chancellor to get at whatever's at the bottom of the old schoolhouse, as well as just to monitor us. Those are my guesses, anyway. I still think she's probably undercover for something. Father. Huh. Unia looks so concerned. However, it seems like they've finally begun to act. Uh-oh. No. The noble action has begun acting in secret? Uh-oh. Oh no. Indeed, for the past month, they've been quite active behind closed doors. No doubt they're trying to reaffirm their unity, holding conference after conference across the country. It seems to be increasingly likely that the opening's coming, chat. Of course, I'm sure this isn't news to our youngest classmate. Well, yeah, I'm an intelligence operative. It'd be dumb if I didn't know about this stuff. The intelligence division's all on edge, wondering whether they're about to start full-scale conflicts with the reformists. Seriously? Well, that's what they've been up to, scurrying around all this time. And since Duke Kyan is basically the head of the nobler faction, I'm sure wasn't expecting him to come this far out of the way here in person. So, cool too. While the Empire is, in theory, ruled by Emperor Dreikels, each of the factions have their own barons and noble houses that have been there for hundreds of years, seemingly. And they don't like the idea of being under the Emperor's thumb, is my guess. Nor is I. They appear to be planning a large conference into the near future, to be attended by all members of the noble faction. The Duke came all the way out here to insist that I attend. Father, you're not even a member. Quite right, my lady. Your father has long kept his distance from the faction. In the same way, has also kept space between himself and the reformers, preferring to remain neutral. However, they're convinced that all nobles should belong to the noble factions as a matter of course. I've heard they've been quite forceful about bringing those nobles who don't support the faction to their ranks. No. No, please, no. Would I be correct in assuming that's my family's involved in all this? Probably. I'm afraid so. There's been some disagreement over whether Duke Cayenne or Duke Alberea should lead the four great houses. That's a good question, Cole, too. I'm not sure. It might make sense for the Bracers to be part of the Reformers, but I feel like the Bracers would want to... Actually, yeah, that would make sense. I guess we'll find out. I accept that either would bring the same platform to the table. Use this. Aw, use this. If you don't mind me asking, do you happen to know where my family stands on the issue? That's a good question. You need not worry about your family's leashes. Lord Schwarzer is widely known as an even more obstinate man than I. Okay. You have to imagine they have any interest in supporting the questionable actions of other nobles, unless he's C, but we'll see. Well, I see. I'm actually a little relieved to hear you say so. Hold on a moment. Perhaps there's a move we can make after all. I'm afraid I'll be leaving Legram now on one of my little trips. I apologize for the suddenness, but please tend some things to my absence. As you wish, my lord. Father? Well, that was sudden. Why does William look so happy? I believe in acting swiftly and decisively. I intend to establish contact with all the nobles who have remained neutral in the ongoing factional conflict, so as to prevent them from being taken in by the noble faction's coercive methods. Ah, there we go! Fight down our seed being the real MVP. Ah. Father? Prudent course of action, I think. In that case, I'd be happy to come along with you. Uh-oh. I still don't know whether to trust Toval, honestly. Toval, what are you doing here? Ah, so you're here as well. Wouldn't miss the chance to glimpse of the majestic Duke Cayenne. Yeah, no, that's it, Kowaltu. Either of them will be the leader, but they both have basically the same platform, so it's a question of which flavor of awfulness you're looking for. Did you know he left in a limousine that came all the way from Bereahard? What?! Wait, then. It couldn't have. Did it belong to the Alberea family? Well, Rufus Alberea got into it, so yeah, it seems likely. You can ask for a classier escort. What?! Uh-oh. No! Who was that guy? Oh, is that, Rufus? Is that Rufus, or am I mistaking that for someone else? Oh yeah, exactly, Breckwar. The dev stream is this Thursday. I'm super excited for it. Wait up! Oh, with that cave, Rufus could also be the, could be C. Rufus is here. Well, he is with the heir of the Alberea family. It's just because of his body structure, the fact that he wore a cape like that looks similar to what C had. I don't know, I'm just very suspicious of everyone at this point. Saying our visitor was none other than Zukayan, it's not at all surprising that Rufus would pick him up. Oh, that was Rufus, okay, good. I know you didn't just come here to volunteer for your company trip. Well, it just happens is that these guys here brought me to a pretty curious story. Got confirmation the mechanical monster appeared in the highway outside of Legram. That's so. I believe this is the first time once appeared in the counteroffensive Circassius launched 2 years ago. That's right. Let me think of it. That was the first time we met, wasn't it? It was indeed. What a strange coincidence. Have any others been in the area? So far, it's just a hunch, but I suspect it must have been released as a diversion. Oh! That would make sense. No wonder it was so weak. It was just a distraction. No! I concur. Perhaps having you come with me is the best course of action after all. Alright, that's what I want to hear. Father? Sounds like there's showing a lot more going on than just the factions butting heads. Released by who? I think a similar faction. Sorry, I can't say for certain just yet. But we turn up anything concrete. I'll be sure to tell Sarah and she'll pass it on. Oh, no, he is with Sarah. Alright, here's what I've got for you this afternoon. A golden catch. Calling all fishermen. What?! Oh no! Also, hello, Spudtip. Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Apparently, we have a fishing mission, and Fee isn't here. This is shameful. Devs, you know what you did. I did just hear Fee screaming, moaning in agony across the continent. She's like, there's a fishing mission without me. Devs, how could you? Anyway, was this seriously what he was waiting for? We finished up for the day. I appreciate it if you did and file reports. No. There's no way this was the mission he was talking about. No. A fishing mission. I bet you this is like Toval originally had a beta mission for us, but now that he's hanging out, I was like, well, I can't provide supervision anymore. I know, right, Vector? Thor's like, this is an absolute disgrace. Everyone in Class 7, it's official. When we catch that fish, I am putting it on ice and I'm going to give it to Fee. And no one can tell me otherwise. I'll have to know on the camera telling you how to do it. Nothing too difficult. Got it. Leave it to us. Just make sure to lock that before you leave for lunch. Wait a minute! I just realized something, chat. Not having Tobo here would be the perfect, would be like the perfect distraction for us to have like an Emma story moment with Celine. And especially since we're catching a fish, what if Celine just steals the fish? That could be it. If someone else will be sure to tell me in, so we'll take care of things tomorrow. Understood. We'll do our best. I wish you all well in your studies. Yeah, that's the thing, Grekor. Toa, like many other characters, has gone to Crossville for a trade conference. And that makes me mighty concerned because but everything we've seen so far seems to indicate that those cannons, like those super weapons, are going to be firing at Crossville, so please let Toa be okay. Hey, game devs, please let her be okay. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving so suddenly. Not to worry, Father, I'm used to it. Thank you again for your hospitality and for agreeing to a duel. Look forward to our next meeting. I honestly don't know, Gregor. It'd be really cool if we did, and we got to play as Toa. Do I think it'll happen? Probably not. That'd be pretty cool. You know what? You're probably right, Kowaltu. What? Like, I now believe that Toa has to survive if she's allowed to be a romanceable character in this game. So my guess is, if all the indications are true and Crossbell does indeed get nearly destroyed by the super weapons, my guess is that the Trade Center either wouldn't have been caught in the blast or might have been either resistant to it or just outside of it, and Toa would help evacuate people. Just, we must protect Toa, okay? she needs to make it through this game. As do I. You showed great promise as a swordsman. I hope you'll continue to devote yourself to your studies and training alongside my daughter. Honor, sir. In fact, hope you'll look past your uncouth father and continue giving her your friendship and support. As a single father, the fact that I'm yet to hear any tales of blind romance concerning my daughter has me worried. No! Alright, you know what it might be? Well, actually, there is someone on father, but let me ask you a question. What is your opinion on me actually marrying a wife rather than a husband? And Arcee's like, oh, that's totally fine. It's like, alright, in that case, I'm interested in this girl named Fee. Father. Laura's like, did you not suggest my letter about Fee? Well, it would be our pleasure. It sure does seem popular with girls, though. I mean, William's not wrong. Also, hey, Copper Nicholson, thanks so much for dropping by. How's it going? Also, seems we have to read a message as Milliam, so 1 second. Hi everyone, it's your boy Copper Nicholson here. I really wish I could stick around and chat, but I'm in the middle of NYC with no Wi-Fi, eating hamburgers and milkshakes in a park. I'm about 30 minutes. I will be rocking home in an egg-powered bullet train. Hope you all have fun with the all-new Million voice. Thanks for the best. Thanks for the well wishes, Copper Nicholson. And also, can I just say, like, this is a fantastic line by William. Good job, William. I pray you have a safe journey. Thank you for all you've done for us. Catch you later, then. Give my best to Sarah. And Laura's like, don't worry, we won't. Why must you always be so? Honestly, you've got an amazing dad. Free-spirited, open-minded, not to mention incredibly strong. I met him. I didn't tell how you grew up like you did. Huh? Green's right, you know? You're living proof that great parents lead to great children. I suppose having someone like him in your life as a role model would naturally lead you to aspire to greatness. Well, that's or feel woefully inadequate in comparison and develop an inferiority complex. Useless. But all told, you're living proof the daughter of the Arseed house has grown up sound in mind and body. Duh. Yes! I have all 4 of these moments where Class 7 supports each other. Stop teasing me at once! Moving on. Tobal has entrusted us with looking after the guild. We may only have half a day remain, but we should all have to fulfill our duties. Haha, look at her trying to change the subject, but you're not going to get the chance, Laura. Now tell us again about how much you like Fee. I have not! This is honestly adorable. I've never seen Laura get this nervous about something. I will advance the evening and the main story proceed. Okay. Alright, well we have a new quest. Apparently we have to catch a fish. Well, I think this would actually be a good place to take a break, chat, so don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back. Alright, chat, sorry about that. Oh yeah, you're alright, the chances are over by height again. Well, almost. Pretty close, though. Yeah, probably a record, so we have to take breaks. Okay, so we need to go to... Oh, it's a side mission, I see. Well, first let's rest up in case we need to. Yeah, Daz is a fantastic character director for sure. Alrighty. Oh, hello everyone. Have you come here after seeing the quest for Sentinel Total? You want us to catch a fish, correct? I am. I feel like I should apologize for asking you guys to help me, but are you up for it? If you are, I can share the details right now. Very much. Ah, thank you. Like the request mentioned, I need to catch an elusive fish. Particular variety of salmon known as the gold salmon. Just like the name suggests, its body has a golden glow, not unlike the look of gold itself. That must be an exquisite fish. Sounds rather garish, honestly, but I have to see it to judge for myself. Have you ever seen this fish before, Wither? Unfortunately, all I know is rumors. Ben, who's usually fishing at the back of the inn, is actually the one who told me about it. Its golden color isn't its only distinctive trait either, he said. You mentioned that its flavor is to die for. Oh, now you've got my attention. See, this is why Fee should have been here, gosh darn it. I'll pay 1 million Mira for that fish. I'm afraid I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested in a taste myself. That's certainly understandable. After hearing so much about it, I want nothing more than to try it. I've been butting to a long road for a while now. Seems like thanks to you, I might finally get a chance. Fishing, huh? I guess Bracer's even taking on jobs like this. This fish is so elusive, though. What are the chances we could end one by the end of the days? Well, that does seem to be the most obvious issue here. Is it even possible to catch the fish in like a bell? Doesn't seem so, unfortunately. Ben mentioned that he did catch several of them here at one point, but he hasn't found one in the end of his line for several decades now. That doesn't exactly inspire confidence, you know? How would we go about catching it, and where? Well, I've recently privately seen a boat from Toval that put me back on the trail. Claims to have seen a golden sparkle on a river along the highway several times. Oh, that place! All the sparkle signs have been in different locations, though. Well, at least that narrows our search to the river. True, it's much easier than trying to search the lake would be. You might be able to find it then. That won't be easy, but I'd be pleased if you catch one. Now that I think of it, do you have the right tools for the job? Sure do. I brought my rod with me. Will this work? Let's see what you got here. My word, this is the Lake Lord Company's highest grade fishing rod. The golden salmon is supposedly quite a hefty fish, but catching it should be no issue with this. Awesome, we were prepared. Must have fish in your blood if you have a rod like this. Nice, huh? Allow us to make our way then. Let's go. Alright. Let's catch a fish for Fee! Okay, so we need to go, yep, to the bridge. I thought so. Furphy! I just in a way, Drakor. Just in a way. Ah, you must be the Fisher person. Wait a minute, don't we know you from school? Or are you a different person? A shiny golden glow. I simply can't wait to catch it. Seems like a developed fish. Well, it seems to be an ordinary civilian. Should we try talking to her? Might as well. Excuse me, can we talk to you for a moment? Who are you? Wait, I recognize you. Yeah, no, it is. We have seen this character before. You're the military academy student who saved me at my hour of need several months ago. Oh yeah, I think we did meet once before. Oh, so you know her? Yeah, we ran into her while we were first out in Celtic on our very first field trip. Now I remember. What were tasks involved delivering a lost wallet to its owner? Oh, that's right. That's where we met her. Yeah, it's been a while then. What you doing out here? It just so happened that the wall belonged to this lady in front of us. Ooh, I see. Well, I'm very grateful for what you did to me. Sadly, that wall has become rather lighter since you returned it to me. Oh? Not to be asked what brought you out here. I would have thought that was obvious. I'm trying to catch my dinner, of course. Don't think of fishing as a leisure hobby, but I would beg to differ. It's proven to be an essential survival skill. Hey, Spot Tip! Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? Yep, this character is in this game, apparently. I see. So what inspired you to come this far out of town? You could have just sat on a dock in Legram, right? She could have, yes. Legram is conveniently situated right on the shores, after all. Clearly it isn't necessary to brave the dangers of the highway to come out this far just to fish. William's like, but didn't you play in this river when you were a kid, Laura? Hush now, William. And that's where you're wrong, I'm afraid. A first-class angler needs a first-class spot. Easy fishing on the shores of a peaceful lake just wouldn't satisfy me. What's with this woman? She's certainly a unique individual. Sounds like you're after something special, if I had to guess. Indeed I am. I've come after the elusive gold salmon. There are tales of it from a gentleman in Legram by the name of Ben. But he also informed me that it cannot be found in Lake Ebel, which is what led me to this spot. And sure enough, not long ago, I found a cod glimmer. A glimmer? That sounds a lot like Tobal said too. Fair enough. Raptor. Looks like this must be a spot then. I should have known that you would be searching for it too. Very well then, let's compete to see who can catch a gold salmon first. That's not really what I had in mind when we came out here. That aside, we seem to have found our location. True enough, let's get fishing. Suspicious. But we will make do. Fruit fish. We do on the other side?
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
Ah, here we go. Alright. Here's hoping. Oh, yep, that's definitely it.
Now that's a catch.
Well, that was easy. Impossible. You did it on your first try. Oh, gold salmon before me? How could this be happening? Now you're making me feel kind of bad about it. Phil, thank you very much for telling us about the gold glimmer you saw. You've been enough lots of fish for enough for your guidance. Fair play is a necessary element if any competition can think about. Besides, I simply paid the price for underestimating you. It was my fault that I lost. I thought my experiences over the past several months had strengthened me, but I have room to improve. And improve I shall, until one day I'm known across the land as the finest angler in all of Arabonia. Well then, I bid you a good day. Well, more power to you. Oh dear, that's a off card. It's like, yeah! Take that, Annabelle, yeet! And Annabelle's like, whoa, splash! I thought my experiences will help me improve. Improve I shall. Oh, okay, fair enough. Apparently we can fish here though, so... Did not notice that earlier. Let's continue fishing. Aw, it's just one of these. Actually, have we seen this before? I don't remember.
Not bad.
A lot of carp.
Caught one.
That'll do. Now we shall return. Hey there, everyone. My name is Cecilio, or is that the legendary gold salmon? Find all the odds? It actually is. Here you go. We got it first try. We're gonna hand the gold salmon over. Oh my, it really is. It's even more splendid than Belm's tall tales. Now I can see why people like its golden. Yeah, too. So, why are you not catch it for us? Really now? I see you're as curious as I am. Naturally, I have every intention of sharing the chase with all of you. As for how to bring out the finest flavor, we were touched under your good grilling. Looking forward to it. To think we got some food from one of the morning tasks too. Feels like we've just been stuffing our faces today. So it was with forks held high, they all dug in and enjoyed the fruits of their labor. Ooh, cool. Well then, what do you guys think? Where do I even start? Well, the mouth out was just perfect. Sublime, even. Agreed, I never would have imagined it would taste this exquisite. I'm glad to see my earlier skepticism was wholly unwarranted. It's hard to believe that this was just grilled. Yeah, I didn't even think that you could get a fish this tasty. In your face, Fee! Ah! Must have golden salmon! I'm glad you all liked it. You know, I was surprised at how delicious it was. Just melts in your mouth. I feel like it's my duty to share it with the rest of the town now. Looks like I'll have to put in another request for Tobo. I'm sure he'll be gladly accept. Yeah, once he hears about how great it is, you'd have to be crazy to turn down the opportunity. You said it. Honestly, though, I want to thank you all for the help. Unfortunately, all I can offer is stock from the store, but please take it. Well, that's useful. Especially with the chitinous shells, that's very useful. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Good day then. Hooray! We caught a fish! And Fee wasn't here, so that's the ultimate sadness. Oh well. There was an attempt. Well, to be fair, Grecor, or everyone needs a hobby, so maybe that's her hobby, or her passion. Okay, that's the film. Alright. Time to see what happens, chat. What chaos awaits us. Time to file our reports. Oh, William's just sleeping. Oh, are you all finished? Yeah. I wish we were getting everything sorted out. Goodness, that was exhausting. And Eustace is like, William didn't do any of the work. As little brat, you could at least try and help instead of lying around like a house cat. That's Fee's job. I can't say I'm surprised, though. I doubt she's used to spending this long as such exciting tasks. Oh well, we're almost finished. Alright then. Still, it really goes to show how top-rate Toval is. He fulfills a lot of requests on his own. Well, it's time to handle all the day-to-day realities of running Guild Branch. Indeed, it's even more impressive when you consider that he finds time to visit other regions of the country as well. Agreed, Grecor. In terms of the memes, Milliam is a dog, Fee's a cat. His mobility and knack for solving problems are exactly what one would expect from a bracer. Gale may have been forced out of the country, but he's still out there trying to help as many people as he can. Even when we were in Breahar, he came to our aid, and if you look at all of the records, he's clear that the people really trust him and rely on him for help, which makes him even more suspicious. Yes, so much yes. Oh no! This is where all the clothes came from, Toval. It came from Toval. That's very true, but there's something the matter. Oh, I was just thinking. The Bracers play an essential role to the people of other countries. Are they not just as essential to Aragonians? Well, maybe right. Not just because they help maintain public order and provide other services. Agreed, Grecor. The idea of prioritizing the protection of civilians above all else is pretty noble, something people admire. That's certainly true. In many ways, it's that form of nobility that's beginning to fall by the wayside within Aragoni's aristocracy. Agreed, Laura, agreed. I'm not sure the issue is as black and white as you'd have it. The Guild is an organization first and foremost, and one based far too much on idealism, and far too little on practicality. Donations and public funding can only go so far in covering its operating costs. It's no stretch at all to say that with the Empire as it is now, the Guild's removal is inevitable. That's what my brother said once when we discussed this. Eustace! But his brother's weighing on his mind. I suppose that's another way to look at it. Have to admit, it sounds rather cold and dismissive, but does carry more weight coming from Rufus Alvarea. Emma, they're so big. I just got an achievement, Trails in the Couch. What? William, what are you talking about? William, why? Hands soft. No! William, why? No! No! Bad! Ray's like, Milliam, do we need to give you a timeout? Yeah, it's like, no, I don't want to go into timeout again. Milliam! Look at that, she doesn't even have to be awake to be an irritant. Anyway, changing the subject. It shouldn't take too much longer to finish the rest of the reports. We should focus on getting everything done and returning to the mansion. Sounds good to me. Uh-oh. Who's that? Excuse me, is anyone here? Oh, it's you. Are you the girl who works at Hotel Store? Aren't you? Oh, Lady Laura. Is Topo here by any chance? I'm afraid Topo's out of town. Doesn't matter. They haven't come home. Yuli and Carno still haven't come back home from the castle. No! We are going to the castle! Oh, no! Here we go, chat. Here we go. It was called, I think it was like Trails on the Couch or something like that. It was pretty funny. Wait, you don't mean... Did those two go to Lowengren Castle? Surely you don't mean to suggest they took a boat without any supervision. But I'm afraid so. They said something about going on an adventure. But they took one of the boats without adventure. Uh-oh. That's ominous. Leaving now, they still haven't come back. Sounds like a serious problem. Yeah, we need to take care of it. Let's do whatever we can to help them. I agree. In order to search the lake, we'll need a boat ourselves. I'll close repair one for us at once. While you do that, I'll wake up Milliam and we'll have a look around the town to see if we can find them. Splitting up and searching the town does seem to be the best course of action. Thank you. Rest assured, we'll do all we can to find them. Group search the town. Oh, I think today the boys aren't in the town. Looks like they really did have a castle on a boat. The light's calm and there's no sign of a boat on the water, so at least it's not likely to capsized. Yeah. That's that. At least the castle then, right? Lowengren Castle was once the stronghold of the Eisenritter. And while the Arsuit family is still its stewards, it's rare that anyone ventures inside. I hope nothing terrible has happened to them. Their parents are really worried too. I've asked them to stay at home and wait for us to contact them, but... At this point, all we can do is venture to the castle and see what we find. I'll have to use the boat now, don't we? We do. A couple of students from the RC2 are preparing an orbital boat for us as we speak. It does worry me that it has started to grow misty again, though. Well, let's head down to the wharf. Let's make sure our equipment's all sorted out just in case we need it. Let's hurry. Another similarity between Emma and Fee? What would that be, Drekor? Oh, don't you mean, Milliam and Fee? Yeah. Honestly, I blame the devs for that. Alrighty. Welp. Hey, look, chat. It's a motorboat. I see the orbital boat has been prepared. Hi, lady. Yes, we just finished the departure. So this is an orbital boat, huh? Well, it's kind of fun. I know I'll ram it into that wharf over there. This hardly seems like the time to get excited for a boat ride. I've operated orbital boats before. I'll steer us towards our destination. Alright, I'll leave it to you then. Hi, lady, please wait. I still feel that we ought to be the ones going out and searching. You shouldn't have to trouble yourself with matters like these. I appreciate your concern, but as the Viscount's daughter, I feel this is part of my duties as the people of Legram. It also happens to fall into the scope of our field study. Can't deny that. We'll do all we can. No need to worry. Very well. I patrolled the castle just a few days ago, and there wasn't no sign of anything unusual then. Couldn't be that dangerous. Famous last words. Really? The wind blowing from the direction of the castle does feel pure. It's said that the castle's atmosphere is cold and clear due to its connections with St. Sandland and the Eisen River. Highly uncommon for monsters to sail there, so the children are most likely safe. I don't buy that for a second. I really don't. I feel like we're gonna fight something. Well, it's impossible to roll up then accident couldn't have fall. Either way, we need it over there as soon as possible. Let's depart at once. Let's prepare real quick. Oh, pff. Oh wait, I missed something. No! Go back! No! That is completely my apologies, chat. I am sorry, I missed something. I thought it was just going to be like, okay, here we go. Oh, that's alright, Dreadcore. What do you think's waiting for us inside the castle? So, you passed out on the couch the moment we returned to the jail, but now you're simply popping with energy? Alien, you know this isn't a game, right? I know, I know. Oh, it's a video game. That's not what we bet. As long as Lang is with us, there's nothing to worry about. Let's just grab those kids so we can go exploring. Hell yeah. Yeah, Eustace can be funny from time to time. Doesn't seem nervous in the slightest. What? That's suspicious. You guys just hear a bell. Yeah, take the direction of the castle. Well, Lowengren Castle does have a bell tower. As far as I was aware, access to it had been sealed off. Loose rain at... Oh, Emma knows, doesn't she? Emma knows. The bell's only at night in the old stronghold of the Ice River. Let's be prepared for anything. Almost there. Let's make sure we're prepared. Here we are. Hey, do you think that's the boat the children used? Yeah, it's an action cross, would be. At least they appear to have reached the castle safely. Safe to assume they must be inside as well. Yep, we're finally going to enter the castle, seemingly. It's well past sundown. We need to find as soon as we can. Looks like that path will take us up the cliff. Right, so that path will take us to the castle entrance. Mind your footing, though. The night's dark and the trail uneven. And it's not a trail of cold steel, unfortunately. Ooh. Very, very dark. Serious. I'm wondering, can we even see, like, the... We can't, can we? Must be a big light, then. Anything over here?
There! There!
Can't tell. Let me get out of the way! Okay.
Yeah!
Put Emma up front since she seems to know what's going on.
So this is St. Sandlot's old stronghold, Lowengren Castle.
This is the first time I've come here at night.
Oh, there's the
Be
town.
careful
I was
of your
wondering where it
footing.
was. Apparently Laura's been here before, too. Wow, it is
Whoa,
really
what's
tall.
that?
Something strange about the castle.
Is that glow just the moonlight?
Or a bad texture? Probably not. It's probably just, for dramatic effects, or maybe it signifies some kind of orbital power. So ominous. So ominous. It's like something out of Lord of the Rings. Or Dark Souls. Lowengren Castle. Suspicious.
So this is Lowengren Castle.
The ancient stronghold of St. Sandlot. It looks even more beautiful up close.
Yeah, but what's up with that weird glow?
I've been here several times before, but
A fishy
I've
castle.
never seen it like this.
Fair
I
enough,
can
Trevor.
sense a very strange wind blowing from within. It doesn't feel like monsters, though.
Oh, Eustace.
I can feel
has
it
something.
too. Like something is writhing around inside.
No.
Wait, what kind of something?
Aw, Millian's actually scared for once. That's kind of surprising.
I feared as much. I can definitely sense the presence of the dead.
Oh no, Emma knows. Emma knows something.
Emma?
I'm alright, but we're going to need to tread carefully in there.
Oh. Oh. It's like Celine and Emma, like, necromancers or something? And maybe they dare bring some sort of undead power? Or spiritual power? That'd be interesting.
Right. There's no telling what may happen when we venture inside. We should make certain we're ready before entering.
So much suspicion. Well, yeah, exactly, Rick, or Celine was. So that's why I'm saying maybe Celine did this somehow. Something very strange happening here. You find out what's on it. Should we go in? Yes. So ominous. Ooh. Whoa. Pretty. And definitely like Dark Souls.
It won't budge.
Oh no, there's no escape!
Did the door just seal itself shut on its own?
You stupid door!
Don't make me get Lammy! Too late!
Bust it open!
Magic.
Well, that was unexpected.
No!
But Lammy's supposed to be able to smash everything! Why can't I solve all my problems by just hitting them?
So not even Air Getlum can break us out of here?
It appears that there's a barrier in place.
Yes! Ruh-roh, zoink, scoop, jinkies, jeepers.
What kind of barrier? Are you talking about that strange symbol that appeared
Are we
on the door
finally
for a
going
moment?
to get some Emma
How
development?
would you know something like that, Emma?
Emma, come clean.
Well, I've always had a pretty strong sixth sense about these kinds of things, so sometimes I can sense things that aren't visible to the naked eye. Sixth sense?
Fascinating.
Come to think of it, this isn't the first time you've reacted strangely to unusual phenomena.
Eustace has a point.
Yep, Emma does the survival development at this point. It's been so long, and we haven't gotten answers.
I've heard that people from the church can make use of some strange powers. So are you a sister of the church or something?
Kind of the opposite.
Oh, she is. She's totally part of some, like...
You got me. I've always been a big supporter of the church.
No one's buying it, Emma. Hush, hush now, William. She's probably a group of, like, some, like, people who are against the church, so whatever the opposite of the church is in this case. Emma being sus again.
I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Emma, just who are you?
What's that sound?
Yeah, she's part of the Hesser, which is just church spelled backwards. I don't think that's how that works cool, too.
It's the bell we heard earlier.
Something's approaching to the left and the right.
There'll be like skeletons or something. Those are skeletons. Whoa!
Monsters.
Hey, chat, look! It's some new ghost type Pokemon. Looks like they're fire ghost type. We better be careful.
No. These are no ordinary beasts.
But we're going to have to fight them all the same.
You're in my way.
Uh-oh. It's a boss. What? Are you kidding me?
Very well.
And right out the gate, too. Shadow Spirit. Does Double Command here? It doesn't. Procuria.
Yeah.
Why are these things not like... They really don't seem to like space very much. Alright. Dark Suction it is, then.
Arcus, activate.
I know, right, Duckor? Why does it know that?
My turn.
Give Emma Nightmare. You monsters! Ari also almost wants to do a Crescent Mirror just for protection.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
Ooh, that was scary, chat. I guess more so because it forced us into the battle. Like, we had time to set out, I
Looks
think that
like we beat them.
would not have been so bad. And Milliam does not
Are
like
you
ghosts.
alright, William?
No.
What were those things?
I'm afraid of ghosts.
Mysterious spirits. Though perhaps it would be more appropriate to call them fiends. Either way, they were no ordinary opponents.
And I suspect that's true of the whole castle.
Yeah, it did feel that way, though I'm still not sure what the ringing bell from earlier has to do with anything.
This place seems to be even more dangerous than we could have anticipated. And as long as that barrier remains in place, so will we. We're going to need to search for a way out.
One thing that does concern me, chat, is those things are level 47, which means you're probably going to have to grind a bit.
Okay, Emma. Looks like we're going to need to rely on this sixth sense of yours in order to navigate this castle safely. You don't have to tell us anything if you're not comfortable. Right now, our safety is in your hands. Can we
Fair
count
enough,
on you?
Paul, too.
Yes, of course.
All right. Then time is of the essence. With fiends like those roaming the castle, I'm even more worried about the children.
True. We should start looking right away.
That's what I call it too. I'd say just maybe leave your phone where it is and come back when you're finished.
Already? Can't we rest here a little longer?
There we have. This is a sign about face for your
Those
character.
fiends scare the strength right out of your legs?
No! That's totally not it!
You're more than welcome to stay here and wait.
Useless.
Whoa, waiting by myself would be even worse!
All right, let's see what we can find.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point, Quality. This is a really cool aesthetic. Okay, about time! We finally get Emma's S-Trap. Lord Albarian. Interesting. What is this? Will it be good? That is the question. Okay, so it's the same, like, level as, Meliam's and Laura's is. Turns all to dust with the light of mighty towers? Is she basically, like, summoned Sauron's tower from Lord of the Rings or something? Yo, Shiny Golden Lotus, thank you so much for the raid, man. How's it going? Howdy, Raiders. Welcome to the Laundry Present Challenge Run. And we are currently in a big castle. That's really, really, really cool. But yeah, welcome, Raiders. Currently, we're in the middle of a challenge run, trying to make our way through this castle to save some kids who wandered into this scary castle. Since you're all here, let me give you a shout out real quick, Shiny Golden Lotus. I think that's how I did it. Or... there we go. Anyway. Okay, fair enough, Shiny Golden Lotus. It happens from time to time. Anyway, how's your stream? Right now, we're just... this is a very mysterious place, shall we say. Well, you're not the only one getting scared. We just had a scene earlier where Million got super scared at this location. Or should we say the entities in this location. It's all very, very, very suspicious. Turn around, sword.
Here!
It's a Hone Edge, chat! It's a Pokemon! We must catch it!
The advantage is ours!
I'll handle this.
Wandering Sword, level 47. It's a cool looking sword. But these things not like. They really don't like darkness. Which we do not have. So, Phantophobia is their best bet.
Okay.
Butterfly?
Of course.
Laura, smash.
Off guard!
Let's go!
My turn. Here. Yeah, you didn't stand a chance.
Ooh, Mirage level 5. Let's go! Is this maxed out now? Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kowaltu. Oh, we get Phantophobia by default. That's really good. Ooh, nice, nice. 75% chance to evade magic attacks and counter evaded magic. Nice. That's really good. Oh, no reason to keep this on you anymore, Emma. We need to give you something else now. Also, what would we give Emma? Could give her Yggdrasil, but let's actually, yeah, Satya Vein might be good. So the fact that Emma gets it by default is really...
Hey, that's just
oh,
cheating.
no, is that Death Blow? It is. Oh no. No! What? Are you kidding me? I also just realized I didn't have the Death Tower open. Let me remedy this, chat. This is sad. They give us no chance for those who don't know, Death Flow is a status effect that just means instant death. So, they do. They are playing around. We got wiped before we could do anything! There's something we could have done there besides just not be dumb and actually have an advantage walking into the battle.
Here!
Let's get this over.
There we go, that's better. What? I've made a mistake. I've made a huge mistake.
Here I go! Here.
Right.
That's... Yeah! You didn't stand a chance!
Toilet demons, cool too. Are you talking about, like,
matter of course.
Moaning Myrtle from Harry Potter, or something else entirely?
Just getting started.
Yep, Million deserves the hugs. Especially since he's very scared right now. Oh wait, did I get rid of... I think I did. I got rid of information on uses. Might want to put that back on him. Where is it? Oh, detention, that's what it was. Any chests here? Oh yeah, way up there on that big walkway. Cool. That another mech? Oh no. Interesting looking match.
The advantage is ours.
I'll handle this.
Oh, it's just wandering armor. Oh, wait a minute. Are these supposed to be chat like the ghosts of the Eisenritter? And that's the case. That means we're all fight like a ghostly version of Saint Sandlot. That'd be scary. Right, they really don't like darkness. The light will do.
It's my turn. My turn. Arcus.
Of course.
Wait. There we go.
Let's keep going.
Much better. They really love it speed
Not
too.
bad.
That's good. Alright. Oh, is it locked? Barrier seals the way. Look can pass through. Okay.
You need speed to dispel a barrier like this. We should start looking.
Not up here.
Here!
Okay, fair enough, Repor. Ooh, okay, I like this area, chat. Look at this. It's like, this is, okay, it's official, chat. We're in the we're in the Duke's Archives. Here we go. Oh, chat, we're in Dark Souls now. Hey, Garrus, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? And yep, welcome to Trails of Cold Souls. Population, us. To be fair, this is actually supposed to be like a mage's staff, so it shoots magic. Yeah, I really think this is actually like the ghost of the Eisenritter. Which, if that turns out to be the case, that'll be really cool.
Let's get this over with. My turn.
It's just one. Hold on, I see a death blow.
Okay. Yes, sir. Don't mess with us.
This
I honestly
castle has
don't
no
know,
shortage of
Drakor.
strange foes.
But I'm super excited for Elden Ring. Good question, Koal, too?
Don't say it.
The Eisenritter were the soldiers that served alongside Saint Sandbox, the Lance Maiden. So I'm guessing these are probably like the ghosts of the Eisenritter, if I had to guess.
We have the advantage. Yeah.
Very well.
Oh, so it's not light. They don't like Earth. Prime press.
Here I go.
My turn.
I think he meant a Souls game.
Let's keep going.
Oh, what? You mean like an Elder Scrolls game? Probably Record. It's either that or my guess is trying to bring the Souls, trying to bring the, like, a Dark Soul game by the studio that try to make what happens when the, I should back up. My guess is Elden Ring is going to be From Software's transition to an open world. They might say, well, hold on, Antomicx, isn't Dark Souls kind of an open world game? Yes and no. I think of it more so as like a really well-designed Metroidvania kind of game. Open world would just be like having very vast sections to wander around in with empty space, probably. So basically, Breath of the Wild meets Dark Souls, is my guess, is what Elden Ring is.
Here.
Well, actually, that's the thing, Rekor. Maybe if you go for raw, play area size, sure, Dark Souls is smaller than a lot of open world games. But in terms of, like, the quality of the world that's there, I actually think Dark Souls has more to offer than a lot of open world games. That's just because the dungeons are so well designed and intricate and it's interesting to explore, and there's such variety. Whereas a lot of open world games just happen to have a lot of empty space and not real much sense of organization. Fair enough, Rekor. This is what 3D Castlevania should have been. Look, there's something over there. It seems to be some kind of pedestal. Is this a key? An orb. That's what we're looking for? Indeed. I thought the orb will destroy the barriers to the castle east wing. It'll also probably cause a boulder to rush down from the top of that stairwell, so be careful. And it's probably a good idea to take it with us. Alright, now we got the yellow orb. Is that a trap? Wow, that's one huge door! I've had it in my eye on it ever since we entered this room. Doesn't it look more than a little familiar to the 4th floor of the open schoolhouse? Oh, intriguing. Uh-oh. Right, it looks a lot like the red door that the giant was hidden behind. I still haven't visited this castle, so I'm afraid there's not much I can tell you. No! Emma knows. Was the old school... Is the old schoolhouse going to be like one of the forts for Saint Sandlot? Or maybe like whoever's doing these summonings? Fair enough, Rekor. We probably will call all too. We probably will. There's always a possibility the children might have gone inside. We should check it just to be sure. That doesn't seem like it wants to open. It's a steadfast with the wall, if not more so. That's true. Can't see any signs that the children have gone here either. We'll probably move on then. Makes you wonder though. How did a door like this come to be in Lowengren Castle to begin with? Even the patterns on it are like the ones in the old schoolhouse. Odd as it might seem, maybe they are connected somehow. We did theorize that the old schoolhouse may be connected to Emperor Dracula in some way. And Sandlock was Dracula's foremost ally on those close terms with him even before he became the Emperor. It's not implausible that there may be a connection there. However secret's the story, it's a dead end right now. Go around and look elsewhere. Might I suggest the door we passed earlier, the one with the barrier? Sure, Emma, sure. We should be able to nullify the barrier now with this. It's cute as always. I see that chest.
Yay, treasure!
Oh, look! It's worthless because we can't change our equipment. Oh, well. It'll be a nice orb. It'll be something that we can use as a decoration. Oh, good question, Darius. It's part of the challenge run. So the way the challenge run works, Darius, is we cannot we cannot purposely change our equipment or upgrade our equipment. What that means is whatever like armor and weapons we get at the start, it has to stay that way. Now, that being said, the game does have a tendency to auto-upgrade armor and weapons for characters not in the party during field studies. That's completely out of my control. But in all other instances, we can't do anything like that. And we're also playing on the hardest difficulty for added challenge. And also, for even added challenge, this is my first time playing this game, so blind playthrough, hardest difficulty with a challenge run. Exactly, Garrus, exactly. I think we did, Raptor. I'm guessing that's what the orb was.
It's my turn.
Oh, critical. No, they don't like darkness. Grand Butterfly.
Very well.
Dark Matter.
Yes, sir.
Oh, shield dead a crit. That's good.
Of course. Now.
I'll help. Now.
That's a lot of damage.
We should be safe now.
Oh, highlight message. Hey, you know what Selene and Emma were talking about needing to get to the students to the castle? Maybe Selene did something to get those kids lost to the party would have to go there. You know what, Cruel 2? I would not be surprised if that's the case. And you know what might be the justification for that? Maybe Selene is trying to make sure that Reen is ready for what is to come, because she did mention earlier that Reen was not ready for what was to come. And thus, that's why she lured the kids here to kind of force Reen back into that form like she did with in the other section. Yeah, good theory. Very good theory, Cool 2. Yep. That's it. Pretty. Now that should have the Civil Bearer. What's an unusual mechanism? This castle seems to have an abundant supply of unusual things, to say nothing of those ghostly fiends crawling around. Use this. Don't say the G word. At least we should be able to push farther into the castle now. There may be similar mechanisms elsewhere. Good night out, everyone. Yep, this is definitely like Dark Souls. At least the aesthetic. Is it going to be down there that we fight something? That looks like an arena, doesn't it, chat? Very suspicious. I honestly don't know, Drekor. Blame the developers for that.
The advantage is ours.
Okay.
I'll handle this.
Everyone, Dark Matter.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Let's keep going.
Good job. Chat, remember when I said I was kind of surprised that they weren't doing more complex dungeons? At least this is a little bit more complex. That's which I appreciate. Oh, look at that, chat. Bad pathfinding to the rescue.
Let's get this over with.
Here come the Doddos. They really don't like Phanophobia, apparently, or Earth.
Of course.
Here's Grand Press.
My turn.
Grand Press.
Here I
How pathetic.
Good job, Yusuf.
go. Here.
Dado Dottie. I see a chest. That's a lot of Sepith. Alright, that's probably going to... Alright, I'm going to guess that's going to lead us forward, whereas the other way will lead us to those chests.
Oh, that's a beautiful looking treasure chest.
Look at this, chat. It's a trap chest. Are we ready for this? I think we are. Let's go for it, chat. Mimic ahead.
Let's go, Lemmy!
What? What are these things? Whoa. Death Slutter. That's unsettling. Honestly, chat, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like those bug beetles that Dr. Robotnik uses in the Sonic the Hedgehog series, except these look way, way, way more dangerous. Apparently do not like... They really are a fan of space, apparently. Good to know. Well, I think we do is we have Eustace use Noble Command, and then we just spam. So... Meantime...
My turn.
How much health do these things have? Quite a bit, actually. What we can do... Nope.
I'll handle this.
Alright, Eustace. Noble commands, and then we're going for Million, I think.
Now is our chance. Don't let it pass.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, did I not buff? Oh, Emma's just out of range. Come on, Million! One-shot them! If she doesn't one-shot them, I'll switch to... I'll have Laura on standby. Oh no, she got him!
Well, that's that. Let's get
She
going.
definitely got him. That's a lot of XP. Almost everyone got a level up, except for you, Million. I was like, what? I did all the work, though! Oh, you're right, we didn't, Breckwart.
Making progress.
I've only just.
That should suffice.
My apologies, that would have been the perfect opportunity, too. We got a Master Course. Okay, you know what? No, I refuse. You're absolutely right. We should get to see what her S-Craft is. We're not doing it yet.
Here they come.
Thank
Be careful,
you.
everyone. Go.
Okay. So what I'm thinking, do we have anything way to increase ATS for? Yes, we do. Okay, this is all you, Laura.
Here goes.
Oh wait, that's not gonna work. I just realized we actually kind of need that. Oh, read a message as Emma. Pod? Is this really Pod? I guess it is. That's good enough anyway. So... I could just have her have a gelato, or we could just wait for Eustace. Yeah, I vote. Oh yeah, Drone's song is amazing. I vote, honestly, we just
We should
wait.
retreat.
No, we're not running. Just wait a second, Emma.
Right. Lock us up.
Hopefully they can't. What? Oh dear.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see how this works. Okay, it hits everything, chat. Are you ready for this?
Great towers.
Ooh. Pretty. Oh, it is basically like something Sauron, isn't it?
Lord Valerian. Rest in peace.
And there's the lead too! Wow!
Let's keep going.
That was a really cool S-Craft. Well, not as strong as Millions, apparently, but still, that looked really cool. Rest in peace.
A matter of course.
And seal free. What? Treasure Shore, that looks amazing.
Nice. I did it!
Okay. That was awesome as that was. I honestly think the other time we did, we got more XP. So, in the interest of that, which one was the? Yeah. Anyway, let's see what we got there. That seemed like it was a master port. What is it? Ooh. I bet you this is modeled after Celine first of all, but absorb magic attacks? Excuse me? That seems like it would be pretty darn useful. Instead of evade magic attacks, you absorb it. Well, considering we just maxed out Mirage. I mean, Mirage is really good, though. But I can't help but wonder about this other one. Fair enough, Ripper. I honestly want to level this up to see what it can do, but is this the right character for it is the question. How good is... Alright, well the thing is, it can get close, so sure. I know we're not giving you as much potential with your ATS, Emma, but I'm genuinely curious about this. You want to use it because it's a K-Cat, fair enough. Also, I see that chest over there. Come over here, come on! I can taste it.
You're in my way.
Not what I wanted, but
Yes,
what I do.
Yeah.
My turn.
Right.
The battle's over, but stay alert, everyone.
There we go. Oh, Melia maxed out her Aegis. Ancient Glyph. Reduced AT delay after Earth Arts. Nice. What is this?
I'm awesome.
Okay, Milliam, okay. Summons a mega high above, then drops it. Ooh, cool. Very strong. Alright, now we have to change Emma's ordinance, I just realized. Since she doesn't have, where's Fanphobia? There we go. Need to give her that coverage. All the space arts.
Is that a treasure chest?
Ooh, fireball, nice.
Here.
I think it's an interesting work wall, too. Everything is Dark Souls. If you want it to be. Sepith is for synthesizing new quartz, well, too. I'm really enjoying this dungeon so far.
External corridor. We must be on the north side of the castle.
So pretty.
We've gone pretty far inside now. I hope the children are safe.
Cat, do you imagine having a garden like this? Oh, it's a quick one, isn't it? What?
You're in my way.
It's my turn.
Well, we know these things hate space.
I'll handle this.
Here I go.
Dark Matter, everyone.
What a waste of time. Let's go.
There you go.
Yay, treasure!
Wait, what's this? Judgment Bolt? Hold on. Rains down judgment upon foes with lightning. Seal 50%. Line medium. You intrigue me. Use this. Do you have something like this? I feel like you should, honestly. Feels like such a useless move. Not useless, Gaius. What am I saying? I'll save it to Ring, though, just because he's like our all-around spellcaster at this point. That's actually a good point, Breckborg, though it just depends on the type of stance.
Here.
Oh yeah, that's a good question, Qual, too. I'd probably say that he'd say this castle is pretty unrealistic, not just for those stairs, probably for the stairs especially. How come different characters have different lines and seal slots for their quartz? I think that's because they get different, like, stat benefits and drawbacks depending on their master quartz. Or it might be a symbol.
Here.
Alright, found a Celestial Bomb, that's good. That's all, it's all good. Alright, so clearly we need to go down to go up to get the next, I'm assuming we need a...
Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand.
Nothing but trouble.
Melium. Though, to be fair, I'd be terrified flying a ladder like this, because, I mean, chat, look at this area right here, look how high up they are, there's no railings, there's no support, this is just a scary area, like, as someone who does not like heights, the idea of being in this particular area in real life would terrify me. Absolutely terrifying. No, I want to smash the jar. Come on, Emma.
Here.
All right. There we go. Come on. Doop. Out here.
I welcome all challengers.
Well, this is off to a great start.
My turn.
Said no one ever. These things not like... They don't like space, okay.
My turn.
Man, that was close. Alright, we definitely need to heal up here. Raid. Hold on. I don't remember how we use arts outside of... Okay, there we go. There we go. I'm glad we can do that. I know, right, Gecko? There are a lot of ladders in Dark Souls. And it's a good way to segment things. We got the red orb. Will there be a blue orb? Is this Sonic Heroes, perchance? I also really love the music here. It's really, really fitting. Alright. What level are we? We're getting there, but I feel like we're going to need to grind a bit more for whatever's to come. Hey, those are... This isn't good. We found him, chat! We found him! Julian? Go away, you monsters! The great knight Julian will never forgive you if you hurt Carno. Goodness, please help us. Stand back. Uh-oh. Use the snow I did. Laura? Thank goodness you're both safe. We're okay. Poor fiends. They don't seem pleased that we've robbed them of their quarry. We can do this. Just don't let them near the children. Run away, Lanny!
You're in my way.
I am suspicious. I do not about this. Like, I do not know if okay, that one will move forward. I just don't know if there's going to be something after this, you know? Ooh, vanish.
Let's keep going.
Oh, it just disappeared. That's hilarious. I know. I feel like we're going to get an answer soon, Rektor. Alright. Like we took care of them. You're not hers, are you? No, we're okay. That was so cool. You guys are all so strong. It's like the Eisenrider from the old stories. Considering their predicament, they don't seem to be any worse for wear. Well, as long as they're both unharmed. Actually, I think both of you have something to say. Yep, you do. Huh? Alright. Thanks for saving us. That's not what I meant. You stole a boat and entered property that is off limits to you without telling anyone where you were going. What do you think would have happened if we had come for you? Who would have saved you? Do you have any idea how worried your parents and everyone else in town are about you? Laura. No, Laura's absolutely right. They need to. They need to hear that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You realize what you did wrong? I have nothing further to say on the matter. Oh no! Yep. Laura the mother. Oh? I admire your bravery, stepping forward to defend Corner like you did. But you're still young and inexperienced, like I am. It's one thing to aspire to the qualities of the knights, but no good will come of rushing to that goal. Ah, right. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming for us, everyone. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be a little less reckless in the future, would you? You're just like Million. Eustace, are you actually embarrassed you got thanked by a kid? Hush, you impudent brat. Well, we found them, they're safe. That's a huge relief. Now what's left is to find a way out of the castle. I've got it. We have to defeat a boss battle. Not to think of it. We couldn't even enter this room until we disabled the barrier. How did you two get in here? When we first came in here, everything was normal. We were on our way to the top floor, but as soon as we came in here, suddenly there was this pale haze everywhere. Strange circles appeared. We couldn't open anything. We ended up locked in. There doesn't seem to be any other way to access the mother. It seems as though if we want to leave, we'll have to deal with whatever's causing all this. Oh no! There will be probably a boss fight. Surely there must be some way to disable that barrier on the front door. Hold on a moment. What color was the barrier? Was it blue? Emma? It's not something coming from the top floor of the castle. It's probably a boss battle. Mysterious energy flowing out from like the old wellspring. What? You can sense something like that? Well, more or less. That's not the only clue we have to go on right now, so we might as well go up and take a look around. Maybe it's just me, but it almost feels like she's starting to be more forthcoming with her insights. Yep. What about the children? We can't just leave them here. They're just taken with us then. There are enough of us to keep them safe. There's so what kind of danger there'll be. Which you prefer? Of course, we'd rather be with you guys. Very well then. Fine. Suppose we'll take care of responsibility then. Right, let's head to the top floor. Let ourselves a look at the source that Emma was talking about. Let's be on our way. Oh yeah, this is very cool.
Hey, treasure!
Rakshasha! That's a fun name. Also, what is it? Ooh, the ultimate anti-speed attack. I like it. Yeah, probably. If we did Rakshasha, that'd be hilarious. We can't? Really? Huh. Strange. Oh, probably because we have Suzuku. Might be a bit overpowered. Fair enough. Fair enough. I see how it is. Oh, really cool, too. I had no idea. What kind of demon is that? Such a big area, too. Whoa! Look at this place, chat. Yep, definitely like Dark Souls. One of these things.
This looks like...
We've
Nope.
reached the uppermost floor. The bell tower is ahead.
Are we not playing an actual bell?
Almost there. Yeah. Now's our chance. Let's smash them. It's my turn.
Alright, they don't like space. Got it. Time under space.
Of course.
My turn.
Time under space.
My turn.
How pathetic.
Oh, that's pretty scary as well, too. Thanks for sharing the fun fact, though. Uh-oh. Well, chat, we have reached an impasse, because I gotta believe the moment we step foot in there, we're going to face a boss battle. Especially since this is here. They don't put the red lightsaber here unless it's about to get real. Also, I do appreciate that we have a little icon on the bottom right corner for the people we're rescuing here. They didn't have to do that, but they did. That's a nice attention to detail. Well, what do you say, chat? Do we did the boss in attempt, or do we wrap up here for the night? Because it is past the time we normally do things. I feel like if we do attempt the boss, though. You know, it is getting late. I think this is probably a good spot to wrap things up. And we can save whatever's in there. for the next Trails of Cold Steel stream. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube and you like what you saw, please consider... Oh, hold on, before I say that. If you're on Twitch, feel free to stick around for the raid. If you're watching on YouTube and you like what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube, you can always change your mind later, and it's a great way to show support. If you're watching YouTube, I hope you have an awesome night.